everybody. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live. I am running late. Randy is going to kill me, but I'm headed to the shop. I mean, we're talking, I'm like 2 minutes away, but I thought I would go ahead and start the video. I hope y'all don't mind. But look, if you're from Morristown, look, right there is Union Heights School. I'm passing by right now, and I am driving in my little 93, look how dirty this car is, my 93 Honda Accord, and I am trying my best to get to the shop. I'm on 160, trying my best to get to the shop to do the Wednesday Night Live. Right there's the new dollar store right there on 160. Anyway, I had to run, me and two of the high school boys, Noah and Landon, helped me out. I actually bought a couch off of Facebook. Isn't that crazy? I had never done that. But anyway, so I bought this couch, and they come over there to pick it up for me. And the nicest lady, I want to say hello to Shannon in Talbot. And Lord, she had such a beautiful home and a beautiful couch that I bought. I can't even believe it. Nice husband, and just nice. They were getting ready to go to church and everything. Wonderful people. So it was awesome. This is so crazy. I thought Randy would probably want me to show all the nonsense that happens, and this is us right here. I mean, we're always running late. They got a pretty place over there. We are almost to the shop. I'm sorry. I am not going to bore you. I know. I'm trying to be careful. I've got it. I'm not too much. Yes. Hey, Melissa. Yes, Melissa's son, Noah. He helped him and Landon. They're over there picking up that couch and going to take it to my house. We are so close to the shop. We're just like a minute away. Whenever you're coming on 160 here, see these smokestacks? You'll probably see them going. Let's see here. Right there is Lee's Market right there. Everybody stops. All the guys and stuff, they stop there at, look, Lee's Food Mart right there. They stop there all the time. They go up there and get something to drink and everything. But over here is the big smokestacks and the beautiful, look at the Smoky Mountains. Just gorgeous. If you're from here, you know. See them two big smokestacks? That's where the shop is. I mean, I was running late. Okay, and you're going to see where we're almost there. I promise. I'm so sorry. I know this is probably boring you to death, but hang in there because I'm headed to Randy. Right here. We're going under the train trestle thing. I always call it the train trestle. It's probably not even supposed to be called that, but okay, we're almost getting ready to turn in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up to the shop because I think Randy's probably in the office. Now I got to change gears. I got a straight shift, so let me change gears here. Okay, and here we're turning into the shop. Right here. There it is. See the big smokestacks? Okay, we're heading in. I was going to check the mailbox, but I am running late, so I ain't going to get to check the mailbox right now. Okay. Here we go. Going inside here. And they're doing a bunch. You know, Randy showed you where they're tearing everything down. Let me go that way. This is the way that me and Alyssa come to the office. We got our little tiny sign right there. It actually needs to be a little bit bigger. Okay, look at all this they're tearing down. They're tearing all that part of the building down. Been cleaning it up and everything. Okay, we're going to go down through here. And this is headed to our office, and Randy is probably inside there. All right. There's Kiwi as his rental truck and stuff. All right, let's get pulled in. Incredible Tiny Homes, here we are. Okay. Let me get pulled in here, and let me go find Randy so you guys can hear what he's got to say. I don't even know what he's going to do tonight. There's a little awning in the office right there. Okay, let me turn this off. Get all that. Oh, I better. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see if Randy's in the office. Oh, hey, Lily. Hey. I was driving. I went ahead and started Facebook Live. Oh, you look nice. Oh, you look so pretty. That's Lily. Well, he probably doesn't want to introduce you yet. Okay.
There. I don't know if I'm supposed to find him.
All right, let me go find him. Let's see where he's at. That's Lily. He's going to introduce Lily here in a little bit. Let me go see. You stay put, and I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see where Randy's at. Hang in there. I'm almost there. Lily is such a sweet girl. She does all the floor plans, but Randy's going to. Oh, there's Tom. Hello, Tom. There is Russ. Hey, Randy! Well, I don't know where he's at. Let's see where he's at. Somebody's doing something with the house over there. Oh, there he is. I see him. Hey! You're on Facebook! Yeah, we're live! I don't know. Okay. You want me to come over there? Okay, we're here, guys. I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. What a mess, ain't it? Oh, Lord, look at here. Now, this is real life right here. This is... You want me to come in there? Are you ready?
Yeah.
I went ahead and started it while I was driving, so...
That's all right.
I told him I was trying to get to you.
Well, Kiwi he's painted for 100,000 years. So he was pointing out, this is Susan's house.
Yeah.
And our undercoat, this is all primer. Mm-hmm. And we put 2 coats of primer on here. And
This is one coat.
This is 1 coat.
2 coats on the outside of undercoat, which we did. See, it's just a little wet around where the nails are.
Right.
But on the outside, we double coated it. He double coated it late yesterday afternoon, within 20 minutes because it was fast dry. So first thing this morning, he came in and he filled all the holes. Siliconed. Well, he's going to do the silicone and everything afterwards. But he did an undercoat here right now, which is an undercoat finish, I believe, on this particular part. So now when he'll come in tomorrow morning, first thing, he'll caulk it all, and then he'll give it a final coat. So I reckon that this is the product that you should be using in order to dry fast and get the houses done even quicker.
See, our biggest concern was, these knots are black.
Yes.
Well, they bleed through all of our primers, and we've had several primers, and we've had some good primers, but then they were hard on the spray gun, and they dry too fast, or they're hard to clean, and all that stuff. So that's what he's talking about.
This seems to be working because we've got knots in this timber, and it's not bleeding through. And then we did a test on that house timber over there, which is where it really bleeds through, on that timber in that house. We got 2 boards with really bad knots in it. We did on the outside yesterday. We did a test on it and found that it wasn't bleeding. Awesome. So that's a really good sign that you can do this. So I mean, I'm amazed. And I got back here thinking.
Yep. And then what Teddy will do now is he sprays 1 coat, and then he goes back, and now he'll start caulking. Every single thing in here will be caulked and cleaned, and when he gets done, it'll sparkle brand new. Everything will be awesome.
Crystal clean.
Yeah.
It'll be like in an incubator or something. You do that, don't you? Hey, I had a good day golfing anyway.
Did you golf? Would you golf
with you? What?
What was your sport?
Not bad. I got evidence.
Where'd you go? On the river course.
On the river.
You went to River Islands?
River Islands. Beautiful course. River's running real fast.
Oh, yeah. We had a lot of rain this week.
But they've opened up the dams.
Really?
The dams are flowing. So it's going all the way down to Chattanooga. And then they say it all out to the Mississippi.
Oh, yeah. And then they go.
Right?
Somebody just said, Kiwi, are you ever going home?
I'm golfing again on Monday and Sunday and Monday.
He's busy golfing.
No, I'm not. I'm helping. When I leave, I'm helping.
Well, we're glad he's here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys. You do what you gotta do.
Okay. We're good. Thank you, man. Thank you for that.
I might go and have dinner. I was going to go get a haircut. Where'd you get that haircut?
Oh, over there. Well, I didn't want. My son took me to Sports Clips.
Yeah.
It was. I thought it was a little pricey because if you go to Great Clips, it's $12. You go to Sports Clips, it's $20. But they'll give you a masseuse for free the first time you're there and put hot towels on your face. Now I skipped that part because I said I couldn't. I didn't have that much time.
What was the name of it?
Sports Clips.
Where's that?
The new Walmart down there, like we used to take the first hotel you stayed in.
Yes.
Go past Martin Luther King Boulevard, go all the way down there to the red light to the right.
It's in front of
It's in front of it, yes.
They overcharged you, didn't they?
$20. But Great Clips is over by the old Walmart in front. Great Clips is $12.
You get a $12 haircut.
Yeah.
This looks like a $12 haircut.
No, they do a good job.
Yeah. I'll look at it.
Yeah, I got a card here. I got 2 free haircuts. You want to get one? I got a card here.
I think you might need those.
You give them this, and there'll be a free haircut.
Yeah. Well,
Right here, I get 2 haircuts.
You probably said they probably.
Bring it back because I got my last one.
No, I'm okay.
No, that'd be a haircut. It's on me.
Eric says Sports Clips is amazing. He loves Sports Clips.
Yeah, he loves it.
Eric.
I'm going.
I mean, they'll rub on you.
No, it's Great Clips.
Great Clips is $9.99, but Sports Clips is $20.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of guys like Sports Clips because they got TVs in there and the
Oh, so that's
atmosphere.
the one where the old Walmart.
The old Walmart is that one. The new Walmart is Sports Clips. He's
God.
totally confused.
Who's on first? That's all I want to know. Abbott and Costello here.
Good night. Good night.
Okay.
Let me show Susan. If you can get right there, man. My God.
I'm trying.
I'm in control here.
Yeah.
Susan. All right. You can't see imagination. And of course, she thought we was going to spray all over her cabinets. We brought them in here and laid them out to make sure they would work. Got an up cabinet, pantry, her stove, 2 cabinets on each side of her stove. Then we got a 30-inch cabinet on the top with 2 little ones on it. It's just a lot of cabinets right here. And then from here to here, she's got stairs. They're exactly like on her blueprint.
Okay.
And now we are exactly building them like it, and they're going to fit. It's going to be perfect. So what you do is you got this big cabinet right here. And against that, you got 1 step. Her treads are 7 1/4 wide. The treads where you put your foot. And the risers, I think, they says on the print, I think it's 12. But you're going to have the steps come right in here. And in the ends of them, one's got a drawer, one's got an open. So they're actually like boxes stacked on top of each other.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to be her step. We'll try to put a handrail from here down to help her out a little bit. Even though it's not on there, we'll put something against that post. But we're on our way. We're waiting for Teddy to do his magic, and then we'll install all the goodies.
I can get a little quick shot. Oh,
Here, hang on.
it's gone.
There's her shower. Did we show her shower yet?
I think so.
She brought her shower. It's a cat's got it all covered up. But in here, yeah, we showed it once. I remember.
Yeah, I think so.
But all the finishings on it. This is a 4-piece shower. The base, 3 sides. Put it in. This is a big shower. Big bathroom, really.
Really big bathroom. 28.
Yeah. We're good.
Very nice.
I want to show you guys Seth. Brandy, if you're watching, your man's working. He's doing an awesome job. Seth and Brandy are married. They're buying a Hobbit house from us. That's kind of a workshop combination of us doing one. They're going to come back the 7th of May.
Yes.
Finish up, and then he's heading to Colorado to put it on the Wicasa hotel program, and they're going to rent it out and make some money. Let me show you. We've designed it. We've been planning.
Can we look at the outside of Susan's real quick?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, it's all prime.
That's the outside of Susan's, and it's a 28 foot.
28 foot, yep. We got a lot going on here. We got Susan's going to be done here hopefully after the painting. We got just a few days after that. Over here's Peggy's. Peggy's is a 24 foot. It's really full of just I'm going to go to that here just in a bit.
Okay.
I mean, while we're here, you want to run over?
Yeah, just go ahead and do that while we're over here. You can see it's been busy.
Oh my God, it's like a tornado been through here. We do not slow down. We are in progress. Then we'll clean it all up. Now this is going to look. Peggy's going to freak out saying, how in the world is my house ever going to be?
Oh, Peggy, don't freak out.
We've got cardboard down here. Look, oh my God, it'll never happen.
It'll never get clean.
All right, Chris has been doing this, all right? What I've got, you see this trim?
Yes.
Behind it is hollow. And there's a rope light that goes along here.
Oh.
This indirect lighting with a switch. And that light, you don't have to use your can lights. And this will be shine up on the ceiling.
Ooh.
So you can watch TV with some indirect light on. Okay? It wraps all the way around. You can put green, red, white, blue, whatever you want in there. But it's like a crown.
Beautiful.
molding. And there's lights back up behind all that, and they don't get hot.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Remember the 2 windows we had here? Mm-hmm. They're gone. Now we got a sliding glass door. Going to look out over a river. This right here is what I want to show everybody. I've never seen one of these. Look at this. This is a
What is that?
This is a dishwasher.
That's a dishwasher?
Yeah, look at this thing.
Oh, wow.
Now, it's really cool. It's compact. And I can hear all the comments right now, people talking. They're going to say, oh my God, if it's going to be that small, why don't they just do the dishes themselves, right? But this is a rental. And I think what Peggy's looking at is you want to show some
Amenities.
high-end features.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know? So we've made a spot. But today we ran into this situation where, I don't know if he's still got the mechanism here. All right, this has got a discharge, and then it's got he probably took it with him, a discharge and a water supply. Water supply discharge. Well, this is made for a portable. You hook it up to your faucet and screw it on like back when I was a kid. You used to have them on rollers. You roll the dishwasher in front of, in front of the sink and you hook it up. Mm-hmm. What we're going to do is take the discharge combination off that goes on there. We're going to put a valve under here and a drain so this can be permanently mounted inside here. So you can pull it down and it'll be a small dishwasher. Mm-hmm. But it was weird because we thought the valve in here had to be used, and we were trying to figure it out earlier. And as we took it apart and looked at it more, so this is kind of a homegrown homegrown idea that we're coming across. So we've taken this high tech. One of my buddies said from Tennessee here, we were doing something one time, and I said, you know what? I said, I'm college. And he said, you know what? I'm cornbread. So you know what? This is a combination of college and cornbread right here, coming to a solution to it. Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
That's what we're going to do. Over here, Peggy, your refrigerator goes here, storage under the stairs, and what we've come up with this extra area, we kind of slid this down so we didn't have to notch out your loft and make it smaller.
Oh.
So we just moved this down a little bit, which makes it, you still got your living room, but we're going to put a countertop across here.
Oh.
Raise it up a little bit, put some stools under it. This is a rental. People can put their luggage under there.
It's nice.
They can put their luggage on here. You know, we could even put a rod across here and they could use it for clothes, or they could sit and eat as a table.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. Yep. Of course, the bathroom's real simple. It's a basic. Our simple bathroom, what I think is awesome: toilet, shower, washer and dryer, wardrobe. And we're going to put shelves with wardrobe right here.
Nice.
Fun, beautiful bathroom.
It's got a sink.
Yep.
A
Use your
sink.
Afternoon sink. Yep. It'll transform in just a few hours when we've got everything installed. But when I look at that ceiling up there, isn't that cool?
That's beautiful. It really is.
The natural color, and that is a whitewash on the walls.
You don't happen to know the price on that dishwasher, do you? I don't.
No.
I don't either.
Cindy's got it. We'll get
Somebody
it.
was asking. We'll find out.
Yeah.
I love that ceiling, the contrast. That is gorgeous.
Yeah. That's neat, man.
Uh-huh.
Smoke alarms in all our houses. We got indirect lighting up in the lofts too. You can see how the rope lights up there. Then we'll trim it out with a homemade crown. Goes around the entire perimeter of the loft.
Can you show the lofts? I mean, the loft up there, or can you walk on it?
Yeah. Well, it's just, wish I had my tape measure. All that is about
Beautiful.
50 inches
Yeah, because
tall.
somebody was asking how deep.
50 inches tall. Look at all the windows. This is all ventilation.
Beautiful.
This had some high-end things. This house sold for $56,000. Yeah, now that is delivery, setup, everything, turnkey, stained, the bay window, the cedar shakes, you name it outside. That's delivery, setup, a power, water, sewer, not ready to rent. We're putting our decorations in. Yep, 24 feet. what is it? 70 miles, they start at 60.
I know. Exactly.
All right. There we go. But I wanted to show everybody, that's that bay window, the cedar shakes. Mm-hmm. Gutters, kicks all the water.
Nice.
Let's walk in here, then we'll walk around. Lucifer's warm.
It is.
But it's warm outside, so we're not stoking her too hot here. We got a couple more. Everybody's wanting to see some more.
Wow, yes.
All right, this is our Hobbit. This is my design. It's went through several changes.
Talk loud.
Okay, look at the homeowner. Look at Seth. Look at Seth.
Where is Seth?
Look at him.
Oh, there's Seth.
Look at him. Brandy, look at Seth.
You gotta say hi to Brandy.
Some vines.
He's dragging vines.
Yeah. Seth's doing the outside. Mm-hmm. We'll be bringing, what we have up here is to get this round look. And this is what I did on my original house.
Oh, wow.
It's round soffits, round eaves, and then it's going to have a metal roof because they're going to Colorado and the snow load is massive there. So what I suggest, they wanted ivy on the roof, and I suggested, you know what? I don't know what 6 foot of snow is going to land on top of that thing. So I suggested we put metal on it. The metal will come on over top of that round part, and then we're going to have a metal roof that's corrugated with rubber roofing, and then our synthetic ivy, and then the ivy will go over the cedar shakes. It's all about water. It's all about preserving the structure. All the trim, everything will be, you know.
Awesome.
Look at this. This is boarding back here. Mm-hmm. Okay. We've got flashing. This is ice guard. That it goes over the top edge of that. So when the snow and ice and everything hits that, he's going to put cedar shakes all over this. So the cedar shakes, the water will hit this. Mm-hmm. There's already flashing underneath the grapevines, which will run off the water, and then he's going to put strips on here.
Nice.
But Seth did this. I told him, he said, what to do. And I said, you know what? Make them kind of wild, and then take a marker and kind of just draw a line all the way across. And he took his saw and he started cutting.
It's awesome.
And now he's putting grapevines on here.
Good job.
And then after the windows are trimmed out, then he'll put his cedar shakes on there, and it'll all be just...
Oh, it's going to look nice.
We got a flower box like on every corner. So you have a flower box here.
Oh, good.
And then the ivy will grow out. It'll extend out. And then the ivy will grab a hold of the 2 round corners and just grow. And the ivy will continue all the way across. And it can come down over the windows a little bit, come down to the cedar. So you're getting that Hobbit look with the metal roof.
With the metal roof.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Oh, it looks beautiful. Can I get on the back?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And so we'll run 1-bys on there, then we pull our corrugated steel around that to give it that look.
How many days is this?
Oh, God, I don't know. He's been here, what's today, Wednesday?
Yeah.
4 days?
Monday, didn't it?
4 days? Yeah, we started Monday?
I think so.
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, it's wired plumbing insulated tomorrow. We'll have that up in there gone. I mean, yeah, him and his wife are going to be here the 7th.
7th.
Going to be, I told you, they did it in Colorado by the 14th. He's got 4 days in it, so we're good.
That's awesome. Hey, Robert. Or Ryan, I should say. Ryan's watching the IT guy.
Let's show them the inside a little bit.
Okay.
Here's our water lines. This is our air line and our power we got strung all the way across. We got booths now. We got over 10. We can build 10, 15 homes at one time. This is going to be a round door. So the round door, and then we'll piece it after it's in. These are our lags. This is what holds the structure to the trailer. They're bolted in. We've got them. And what we've done today is we videoed this, sent it to our structural engineer that's already briefed our plans. Hurricane strips, hurricane straps, ties, wall ties. We got headers across everything. We got framing. We got done. Think about all this framing in what, day and a half? Done. Out the door. Ready. Wiring and plumbing. We're wired. We're swept out. We got our switches, we got our plumbing, we got our drains, we got our shower spigots ready to go. It's all set.
Is it wider than 8.5? Somebody
No,
just
man, it's
asked.
8.5, that's it.
Only 8.5.
Yep.
It looks wide.
Seth, how long is this out?
20.
It's a 20-footer. Full loft. This is going to a rental program. Here's the bathroom. The bathroom is from here, this window back. Big bathroom. You know? It's a big bathroom that goes back. Stairs from here up. Because we got this round door, that first step will be out here. Because the pivot of that bottom circle will be here. So you got one step, boom, there's your loft. We don't have our 4-degree pitch because they're in Colorado. We wanted the steeper pitch for the snow. So we brought it down. It's a 412 pitch. And on the sides, at a 412 means for every horizontal foot, you're going to drop 4 inches. So a 412 means 1 foot, 4 inches. If it was a 612, 1 foot, 6 inches. It was a 1212, 12, 12, 12. So we got a 48 inches from the center to the wall. So 4 times 4 is 16. So it drops from that ridge beam to that wall, it drops 16 inches in vertical height. So normally we got 50 inches. From the center to there is 50, minus 16 gives you over here. So that's what we're dealing with. We always make our lofts right here. We put our ledger on there at 78 3/4, which gives us an 80 inches for headroom. This is 80 inches, which is 6'8", which is the size of a normal door. Okay. Oh, there's a round window here. We've already ordered it. It'll be in there tomorrow. A round door here. Round window where the stairs goes up. So you got a round window as you go up.
Ooh, nice.
And then you got another round window right here. This will come out. This will be a round window.
And you've already got that one up there. What kind of window is that
just
called?
That's a salvaged arched window for $75.
Wow.
Oak salvage. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is a crank out awning window. You'll crank this out. People love these big windows. They're going to be in Colorado. I'm hoping there's a beautiful view there. See here, you got the sill. You'll crank it out. You got all this airflow. Those circular windows don't open up, so they got this one for airflow, airflow, airflow. One thing you can see that you can't do here is up top. We can't put any windows up top because of the arched roof comes down on the side. That's where the windows would be, you know. So there's a few things we couldn't do. This is for the mini split. All this is in place. This is the drain. This is a hard drain for the moisture from their air conditioning mini split. All this is in place, as you can see. Electrical. It's labeled, so we know what to do. Normally, when Jeffrey's here, he strips all that out and puts it back. Tom did it because Jeffrey's in Jamaica. His father died, so he's from Jamaica. So he went back, took his family. He's gonna be gone in a couple of weeks. So we're dealing with this without him. We wired all our homes before Jeffrey came. So you can see this is all photographed, right? It's all photographed, videoed, sent to the structural engineer. We've got smoke alarms. If there's any gas appliances, we put a CO2 down and up, required by the fire marshal. We're trying to take care of everybody that gives us advice. We want to make sure we take care of them.
So is that one going to be a window right there?
Well, it was, but that eaves comes down.
Oh.
If we put it in, it's going to be like no window.
I know.
So we can't only put it in.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's what we got with that. If the roof would have been higher, we could have done it, but then we can't incorporate the Hobbit
Right.
outside.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Oh, and they want to know what kind of door is it going to be? Is it going to be like the iron door, or are you going to do a wood door?
I'm hybrid.
A hybrid.
Hybrid. What I've done is there's a shop in town that does duct work for air filtration duct work all over the United States. And they got these round circles, okay? So I'm going to take 2 iron round circles with some flat iron, and we're going to make our own jam. And then we got our own welder now. So we're going to take my first door I built it myself. I didn't weld it or anything, and it's still good with Chris over in Nashville. We're going to take this metal bar across, bolt it to this thing. I don't know if everybody can hear and understand what I'm doing, but we're going to build our own round door.
Awesome.
Yeah, even though the other guy built that was perfect, he did a great job. We're just going to try to do it ourselves. So I like doing everything in-house. But see how he's got that board and batten is wavy? Like that?
Nice.
Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
Water heater out front. Got water heater, panel box, all that standard. This is a shiplap wood. And tomorrow it'll be spray foam.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow spray foam. This is how we run all our wiring. We have our wires in spools. They pull it through the window, run it all the way around inside where they need to go, so nobody has to unroll wire. It comes in big spools like that. It's really quick. You come to the workshop, you see what we do. This here is sold to an investor. We're going to make it look like Peggy's over there with the 2-stage roof.
What's that house over there? Oh, it's Joyce's.
Joyce's came back, yeah. Yep. All right, now, the next house I'm going to show you is my son's house. He's a 12-footer. I was going to do it, but then he needed to get out of the room, out of here, so he's going to stay in the 12-foot house. And I told a couple guys that, hey, jump on and help him because we're wanting to spray his tomorrow, too. So tomorrow about noon, they'll be done, and then jump on his. So I'm going to show you a 12-foot tiny house. None of these guys are good on camera.
None of them?
Oh, you might see. We got a new guy. I don't know who the little guy is. Hey, Bryce. We got a tiny house on Facebook. FaceTime.
The progress.
Yeah. I think we showed it before. It's a used trailer.
So cute. That's awesome.
You want to tell what it's going to be?
What's the size and everything?
It's 12, but I turned it into a 16-footer with a deck on the back.
Let's walk over here.
But
Who do we got here?
Oh, how cute.
What's up, young man?
Oh, hi, buddy.
He's sleeping in the car.
Aw.
Yeah,
So he's an inventor.
they can.
Yeah, I know.
You're so
You're
handsome.
an inventor, aren't you? Like, all kinds of metal and stuff to take it home and builds cars and
No way.
guns and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So he'll be working here this summer. Randy will have him building a house. Wow.
Well, this is all built out of 1x4.
Okay.
And then the walls is V-groove, just tongue and groove boards up and down. So we put blocking in there. And then what they're doing is they're going to put V-groove up and down. And then tomorrow, Bryce will wire and plumb it in the morning, get it ready, put the metal on it, maybe tonight, I don't know, and then spray foam it.
Awesome.
The windows, what we're doing is because we got to get it spray foam so quick, I told Bryce to spray paint where the windows are going to go, and so the spray foamers will leave that out, and he can cut out the windows later and put them in.
Now, what is this hanging over the cantilever kind of thing? What is that?
Yeah, Bryce, what is this?
What is that going to
What are
be?
you going to do in here?
I'll have my loft right over where the bottoms of these beams are, and I'll lay flat with the ridge line so I'll have space to lay down and sit my head up. I'll put
Nice.
like a 2 or 3 foot overhang inside there, and so that way I'll have it long enough for a bed.
Nice.
And I'll have a porch underneath.
Oh, you have a little porch.
Yeah, so you walk up and then there'll be the front door.
So this is going to be a
So
fold-down
that's where
porch.
awesome. Oh, it's cute.
She'll have a fold-down porch, a door here, and his loft is right up above the porch ceiling.
Very
You
nice.
know what? We'll have to. Well, I guess we'll have. If we put the porch floor in the morning, then we can spray foam that too.
We need to get that in for it.
Isn't that cool? All out of a 1x4.
Very cool.
Super lightweight. So they're putting the 1x4 framing, and then the 3/4 board. There's no sheeting on the outside, and then on the inside, what we're going to do for diagonal strength so it doesn't tweak, we're going to put a metal T-bar. And what you do is take a saw at a 45-degree angle, you go from the bottom to the top, and you nail that into all them 1x4s, and that gives it that diagonal strength that a sheeting would normally do on the outside.
Now, somebody just asked, are you going to have a bathroom? Is it big enough for a bathroom and everything?
You've got a shower, toilet.
Is it going to be a compost?
Right, you're going to have a compost toilet?
You're going to have standard. You're going to have a compost.
I'll have a homemade one.
Oh, man.
We'll figure it out.
He's gonna what? Now, how's the bathroom gonna lay out back there?
Toilet will be against the wall here. In the back right corner will be the shower. And then I'll have a corner kitchen right here. And I'll have a couch, it's a fold-out bed right there too. And I'll have my shelving and then TV
So
up
when you
on
walk
the
in his
wall.
door, see, he's gonna have a sofa from here back,
Okay.
and that sofa can sleep on, and this TV will be over here on the wall.
Oh,
So he's
okay.
got a full living room. Got a full living room in there. Then the kitchen is on that back wall to that back corner.
Okay.
Then the bathroom's in that corner.
Nice.
So what we're gonna do is leave the shower open to the main room, and then just close in the toilet.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And you can put another little loft above the bathroom for storage.
Yeah.
Put some clothes and whatever you need up there, you know. 12 foot.
That's awesome.
A house in 12 foot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You'll be able to heat it with a match and cool it with an ice cube. I swear, I bet his body heat will heat that thing.
Probably. Probably.
And he's going to put windows. We got our little $37 Lowe's casement windows. He's going to put them on an angle on the outside and have fun with it, you know.
Yeah.
I do things unconventionally. Those beams up there are reclaimed beams. That's yellow pine, and nobody wants yellow pine. Good for nothing. As you can see, we're building a home out of it. That's all that scrap.
That's
He's
great.
building the house out of scrap. Now the V-groove, that tongue and groove, we got a deal on it. It's kind of crooked and stuff. As you can see, we're pulling it closer. Let me show you. Hey, this is Kevin. Kevin's first day.
Hey, Kevin.
How was your first day at Incredible Tiny Homes?
I love it. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
I'm paying
learning a
you to
lot.
say it.
Paying me to say.
Yeah.
You're from Sevierville.
Yes, sir. From Sevierville. Yeah, from here, done a little bit of background, building some projects, but just taking it out, loving it.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Really.
I like it.
He survived our meeting this morning we had. And he's got 3 kids, 2 kids, 1 on the way.
Yeah, 2 kids, one will be here in July. It'll be my first girl. Pray for me.
Oh, wow. Absolutely.
But what I like about him is, look, Mike and him, man, these guys got families. They're young men. They're looking for a future. They don't want the old humdrum life of just dealing with going on with this career that doesn't go anywhere. And I'm hoping that I can stimulate these guys and keep them going so they enjoy being here, you know. And these guys got, they're young, they're full of energy, and that's what I want. Guys that got dreams and stuff. And so we're looking forward to these guys bringing on.
Forward it.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
But see, we put the beaded on the outside. You can put the smooth, but Bryce wanted to put the beaded on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first one.
It is. It's the first one.
He's turning out all right. I mean, it looks nice.
He's gonna have black corners. He's gonna have black corners. and
Because he's got black roof. Yeah.
The black corners, black roof was $230.
Like gray weatherized stain.
Whatever you want.
Ken said it's only like, said it's like $90 for a 5-gallon bag.
For the stain?
Yeah. It's like the weatherized, like red mint. Red like that right there.
Look gray look.
Yeah, I was gonna use that, but those all through there, they all go back.
They go back, yeah. They only look like that because they've been in the sun. So our gray, you dig in there, that wood is nice and clean. This, the outside of it turns gray. But he wants his house to look old and gray.
Yeah.
There you go. We put blocking in between there. He's going to lay strips of wood. He's got a lot to do because we got to foam it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You good? Make fun of it? Say nothing.
$350 trailer. Scrapped it and built it. Spray foam it. What's he going to have? A couple $1,000. People said online, people built homes for $8,000, $6,000, $10,000, $12,000. All this can be salvaged and collected anywhere in the United States. Local lumber yards are throwing it out on their back. Look here, that trailer is just a $350 trailer. Now they're going to say, well, what about certifications? What about all this? We're going to video it, and I'll get the structural engineer to look at it. Now, he may not approve of the structural. I think it's strong enough, and I'm curious to see how it's all going to go with our beams and how we've done it. I think it's massively strong, but we'll get it see. if we do, maybe he'll get a stamp on it. But if not, it's fine too, because we know it'll work. People out throughout the United States are being creative like this, building tiny homes and having fun with them. What we're doing here is incorporating all that we've learned, all that we know throughout building over 50 tiny homes and 25, 30 years of building experience to make this a sound home, you know. So.
Now we do have somebody waiting in the office.
Oh God, I forgot.
I know. He's forgot about Lily. I told her just stay there and wait.
Oh, man.
I know.
Lily, I've been introducing Lily every day. Look at him running. Oh yeah, you scumbags!
Look here.
Look at him.
Look.
Doing nothing.
Hey, Joseph. There's Joseph.
You see him?
Yeah, see him scatter.
All they were doing was talking.
Tom was the ringleader.
took
I
off
just want to
running.
say that.
All right, here comes Lily. What?
Tell her that you forgot her.
I didn't forget her.
Okay.
Ain't no
Well,
way. You were totally on my agenda right here.
I said, you know Lily's in the office. And he went, oh my God,
I did not.
Lily. Okay. She'll watch it later, Randy.
What do you do? What does Lily do for Incredible Tiny Homes?
I don't know. What do I do? Other than get in the way and you forget about me.
Oh yeah. All right.
I'm going to probably, can I have you guys over here with the sun?
We stay to shade.
Yeah. So I can get,
What's that?
so I can get things in a better,
As you can see, our window faces west.
yes.
The evening sun.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
We got a new Xerox cop here, right here. Things moving up. Incredible. Hey, thank you, Ryan, for everything. Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan is watching.
Ryan, thank you, buddy. We still having troubles with our phones, so as soon as you get the Chinese off of you, give us a call and we'll get these things worked out. But thanks again for the computer he gave us, all that the Wi-Fi out front in the warehouse that he gave us. How did we meet?
We come on a tour here for my class and toured some tiny homes. It's pretty awesome.
And what class was that?
It was Mr. Dixon's craft and design class. He brought his architecture class over here and I tagged along.
And that was at Walter State Community College. So you're going to graduate
Yep, on my birthday, May the 6th.
May 6th.
Oh, good. Awesome.
And then you're going to graduate with what kind of degree?
I have an engineering tech draft and design major.
Wow. Engineering tech design major. And she's working for Incredible Tiny Homes. Coming out of school, she's working full time with us. And how the process is, Lissa gets emails, gives them to Sherry. Sherry does a quick sketch, or the people send in a sketch. So all Lily gets is what to do a design.
I get sometimes your chicken scratch or just a home design that somebody has drawn out and laid out and said, hey, this is what I want it to look like, and put it in AutoCAD and go from there.
And then she calls the homeowner, she'll call you all and walk you through and ask you questions. Like when you send in your sketch, or we do a sketch, we also have a wish list. And then we also have a checklist that we send you online. And then you go through it and it shows all the amenities you want. And then she fills those amenities in, like stairs and how they're going to fit around the fenders. What kind of cabinets we're going to have. And the guys are loving it because my chicken scratch, it was not doing it.
They were over it. They were over it.
And what happened was I had to be at every house all the time.
True.
Answering all the questions, and I just like, so Lily was just like, I'm so glad you're here. And so she does interior elevations, all the kitchens, the doors, the windows, and now we're adding exterior finishes. So when the guys get a blueprint, all the information's on that blueprint. It shows exterior finishes like vertical, horizontal, diagonal, siding, metal, corners. And like today, a salesman come by for, I think, McElroy Metals or something like that. Yeah, McElroy Metals. They're a big corporation here in the United States, and their salesman come by, sales rep. We got some folks that are wanting some modern, sleek designs with straight lines and all that. So she's going to have the creativity to kind of incorporate those designs with the kind of materials they give us, you know. So, so I'm trying to help her out. But she does good, and it's her position is really big for us. Like I said, it's so accurate now. It's going to be so spot on that when the guys get everything they need, and then her design and the list goes to Cindy. Cindy gets it, and then she orders everything. Tom and I have set this up. We've been doing this for a year and a half, almost 2 years. So we got all this figured out, and now we're trying to help them understand what we need. Now, Cindy, we've got all the vendors that we use, and we're open to new vendors too. We're always learning about new products and new ways and new things that we can do in better, efficient ways. So we're wanting their input. And she calls me and says, "Hey, this is not going to work. This window won't fit here. What do we do?" You know. And so then we work together. Like yesterday, we had a customer in here. Was it yesterday?
Yeah. I think Penny was her first name.
Penny, yeah.
And she had a plan that she had put together. She wanted, and she's like, "Oh, 50% of this is probably, just an imagination. I'm not going to get it, but we got it all put together and put it on AutoCAD, and it all fit. And
Good.
She got everything she wanted and more.
Yeah,
Right.
that was cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah, and what she had her laptop here, and I mean, she was just drawing on it, spun it around for her to look at. Yep. Well, let's change this. She spun it around, changed this, spun it around, let her look at it.
Awesome.
It was that quick.
That's great.
And then she can. And by the end of the day, Penny was a home buyer. She bought here, and I think she went to a 12-foot wide.
Yeah, she started at 8, went to 10, went to 12.
Wow.
And I think it's 22
Yeah.
long.
12 by 22. And she's going to Florida to live near her elderly mother. And then after that situation is taken care of, then she's going to probably move back to Indiana, I think. Yeah.
Right.
So we meet all kinds of folks here, and it's to me it's neat. Like you got Kiwi, you got Lily, we got Sherry, you got Cindy that came on. Cindy and her husband, we met at a home show up in Johnson City, and now they're working here. Sherry came here to buy a house, and now she works here. You got Kevin. It's his first day. We're going to see how that works out with him. Mike has brought his little boy. As you can see, it's a big. It's like a. I don't want to say family because I don't want that to be taken lightly because family is a very serious thing. We're becoming a family, and the longer guys are here and people here, we become a stronger family through our relationships. But we had a big meeting here this morning, and I had all the guys back in the shop, and we were talking, and I'm serious about building tiny homes. This is not a fad for me. This is not something I do part-time. This is something I eat, breathe, and I'm not perfect at it. And I learn from my mistakes, and I learn from other people around me. And I told them that. And I told them, hey, we're here I wanted to know their 1, 3, and 5 year goals. Where are they going to be? Where do they want to be? And me as a business owner, I have to take all their dreams and visions and I want to apply that because that affects their frame of mind when they come to work. So it might sound like big dreams for a small little company like this, but I'm already way over. I'm already there. I just got to get this thing catched up and get where I know I want to be. So it was good to talk to them, and afterwards they were really, the guys were really encouraged, and I had instilled a no smoking policy inside here. A lot of guys smoking, and I feel really bad. I don't want to say no smoking because I know they're addicted to it, and it's really hard not to. But it bothers me so much. I've never smoked. I'm not better than anybody. It's just that I got to have it, and I'm out in the shop constantly. There's a lot of guys. Half of us smoke, half of us don't. And the smoke. Anyway, I had to take that. It was just a good talk that we had, and talked about her drawings and what we needed to help with her and Cindy with the inventory. I don't know if I'm well boring everybody. We need to get going, don't we? So anyway, everybody's going to bed. Thank you for tuning in. Friday night is going to be a cool night. Friday night, we've already got plans for Friday night. We're gearing up for it. We are back on track with some cool entertainment, educating. We got some really cool things we're going to do, share with you, maybe some guests. What?
You're not going to be in a kilt again, are you?
You never know.
It'll be worse.
Yep. Hey, and also, I'm going to start filming throughout the day. So Facebook will get little bleeps throughout the day. There's so much information that happens live, and I want to show that live. So maybe when y'all get home from work or at lunch or something, you'll see a 2 or 3 minute segment from Incredible. I'm going to do it every day. So you guys are going to start getting incredible little bleeps every day progress. Like that thing with the dishwasher. I wish Chris and I could have been filmed, and that's what we're going to show. We're going to show you things we run into, problems we're running into, changes how the house looks so different by adding something to it, how we're applying that ivy and the rubber roofing, and how we're going to do this, and how we're hooking to something and leaving out. So we're going to just start doing that. I don't know how to do any of this stuff, and I don't know what we're doing is good or bad. I just know that everybody seems like wants to see what we're doing. So if I was a Truman Show, I'd be on film constantly. You guys could watch me everywhere. I don't care to be on and show you guys everything, you know.
Ryan said he wants to put a GoPro on your head.
Exactly.
Get us one, Ryan.
There's so many things that happen. Like, you wouldn't believe. I had a guy today who was in his 70s from an attorney yesterday that
Ed.
was seen. Yeah, Ed came by. He's been in the business for 50 years. And he's wanting to work and just stay busy. He's got a lot of talent. He came in. What a guy. What a past that he had. And he can bring all that experience to us. You know, he's only 70. He's going to bring part of his experience to here, you know. Lily's 25. She's got all of her energy and all these neat ideas and that she wants to bring in. So I think it's awesome, man. Everybody's bringing something in, you know. Situations in the shop constantly happening. And I didn't get to eat till... 2 o'clock today?
No, it was 4.
4.
It was 4 o'clock. He ate.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
It's full tilt, man.
Yeah.
And then go back again, you know. But you know what? I'd rather be doing this than being bored, sitting at the house with my sheets over my head. You know, scared. All right. I got a call, and nobody knows. I even made a mention to Amanda Butt, and I'm going to sign off with this story. I got a call from a lady who needed a tiny house, and her sister is in real bad shape. She can fend for herself, but she's having a real hard time living, and she's living in her car. And, you know, this is a story that I hear. I don't know the truth about anything, but I go with my heart and my gut and how I feel about it. So what I've done is... with our spare lumber, things that we have, I'm combining, trying to help this person. Now, I can't help everybody out there. You know, I have to be selective. We won't make any money, and I'll be in a car, okay? So, but what I'm going to do is, we have a lot of people that call in and want to volunteer. We got a great group of people that follow us and that want to just come here and hang out and volunteer and learn. So I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to combine helping people that are in need, that are really, really, really in need. This person is mentally handicapped, and some physical stuff and all. I don't need to get into the names or nothing. It doesn't matter. But if we can, and I'm going to try to put a campaign on where the volunteers across the United States would like to come here and volunteer underneath our supervision. We'll build this person a tiny house. They still have to come up with the money for the materials, the trailer, and some things. It's not free. But I won't charge anything for the labor. We got to have our food and stuff. It's going to be at such a discounted price that this person can have a home. I'll get you with the pricing. I'll show you how much it's going to be and all that. If you want to help out, I think they're going to do a GoFundMe account. I don't know how to do any of this. I don't know if, you know, in the future if it's going to be a fraud or how that's going to happen. But we're going to figure it out. And I think the more we're blessed here, blessed when I mean we're just doing well in business. We're not yet, we're getting there because it takes a lot of money to do what I'm doing and I'm pouring everything I have back in it. But at the same time, if we can throw a house up and have volunteers come and help this person, it's just going to be cool. It'll just be fun. It's not too much sweat off our back. Volunteers come, we have a big time, we meet a lot of cool people, a lot of fun folks. It's a good atmosphere. But that's where we're going to go. And I'd like to maybe try to do this a couple times a year to help folks. You know, how we select them, please, I don't need 1,000 people sending me all these things in. It's just something that I'm going to do with my gut and go. You know, sometimes if I got 1 million calls saying I need a house and I'm broke down, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, I can't do it, you know. But I'm putting this out here. We're just going to organically see how it happens. You know, I don't know any tiny home industry or company in the United States doing this. You know, I feel because I have proven that we can build these houses fast. I've proven we can build them at a discounted price and get a beautiful home. spray foam, frame, engineered, spec'd out, drawn properly. Everything's done for a fraction of what everybody's charging. Okay? All right. YouTube, subscribe. 100,000 free house. I'm
Sounds
in.
good.
All right. Thank y'all. Have a good night. See you Friday night for our big show. See ya.